Good evening. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network. We are bringing you coverage of Paris Tiger volleyball once again this evening. Second night in a row that we broadcast volleyball here on the Paris Sports Network. Tonight, your Tigers are in Dieterich for a non-conference matchup with the Moving Maroons. Right now, JV is underway. Close contest back and forth in this one. Both teams with a run. (16-15). Tigers lead right now. JV squad coming off a 2-1 loss to the Newton Eagles last night. Just a JV and varsity matchup this evening in Dieterich. No fresh soft contest. This game got underway at 6 o'clock. We are using Dieterich's Facebook live stream. I'm Clay Best, broadcasting from Paris High School, bringing you the action here on the Paris Sports Network. Tigers take the lead again. This is just the first set now, 17-16. Jaden McClaskey back to serve for the Tigers. Another point. Tigers up by 2 now. Jaden McClaskey, Lexi Collins, Emily Wells on the back row for Paris. McClaskey, another serve. Maroons push one across. Here's a set from Wells. A swing from Aubrey Leader. End up at another point for the Tigers. 19-16, McClaskey on a run of her own from the service line. Dieterich through their offense. Good set there from Wells. Had to chase pass down. Then McClaskey with a dig from the back row. Paris through their offense. And mishandled by Dieterich, point Paris. (20-16) now. McClaskey, another good serve. Dieterich sends one across. It's out of bounds. Point Tigers. And a timeout called by Dieterich. Their first of the match. Just a reset here. Tigers lead 21-16 against the hosting Dieterich Moving Maroons. Last night's final scores, set number 1 went to Newton 25-15. That was a set that was back and forth up until Newton ran away after it was somewhere around 10-9, 10-8. And Newton took control of that first set. JV Tigers played well, though, for those first dozen points. Then even the second set, Tigers were able to come away with that one. They won 26-24. Then lost the third set 15-9 to lose the overall match 2-1. Teams out of the timeout. McClaskey still serving. Swing out of bounds. Past the service line. Point Paris. McClaskey looking to do this all herself. 3 points to go for the first set. Back row swing, and McClaskey hits the deck to dig that one out. Can't handle it. Point Dieterich. (22-17). Dieterich to serve. Trailing by 5. Into the back row, dug out by Kemper. Set by Wells. Swung on by Harkar. Off the Dieterich block to the court. Point Paris. 23-17. Rachel Stone to serve now for the Tigers. And believe they call a service line fault on Stone, point Dieterich. 23-18. Maroons a serve in the back row, dug out by Kemper. Wells another set, swung by Harkar into the back row. This one handled by Dieterich. Over the net. Tigers back into their set. A swing down to the court goes Carrot and Hoffman, point Paris. 24-18 set point for your Tigers. Hoffman, after getting the kill that last point, will have a chance to serve for the set. Into the back row the serve goes. Two Maroons went after it. Still able to go through their offense, and then a ball crawls over the net, dug out by the Tigers, straight into the Dieterich defense, and then a swing goes into the net, point Paris. Set goes to the Tigers, and it's 1-0 here in the JV contest in Dieterich. JV contest, or varsity contest, to follow this one. Again, a non-LIC matchup today. Last night, Tigers were in Newton. And this will complete the road stand for your Tigers. Back in action on Thursday. I believe that matchup will be against Casey here at Paris High School. Appreciate you joining us here on the Paris Sports Network for this JV contest. Tigers take set number 1. And after the slugfest last night in Newton, I'm sure all the players and Coach Christy Pinkston will be happy to take care of business here in straight sets. Coach Pinkston, assisted by Sophia Turner and Kurt Pinkston. Shout out to Kurt, sent me the rosters for Dieterich tonight. That way I can have some names to read off of. Newton had their girls' names on Max Preps last night. Dieterich does not do that, so had him take a picture and send me those names from the roster in Dieterich. Mentioned Casey coming to Paris on Thursday. I'm sure I'll bring that up once or twice more before the evening's over, especially get into that varsity contest. Flora will be playing at Marshall. That's an interesting matchup. Flora, a team that the Tigers did not have their best match against. Flora being the only loss that the Tigers have taken in LIC play. Flora playing at Marshall. And as we mentioned last night on the broadcast, Marshall is the other one-loss team, and I failed to mention Flora. They also only have one loss. So Flora playing Marshall, varsity contest on Thursday. Obviously one of those teams will take another L. And if Paris is able to handle business, then there will only be 2 teams remaining with 1 in the loss column. We are just about set for set number 2. Tigers took care in the first one, 25-17 the final. They will receive to start the second. Allie Schmidt serving for Dieterich, a short serve into the diving hand of Emma Kemper, who was unable to make an effective pass to a teammate. To the floor goes, point Dieterich. Another serve, this one long, too long, out of bounds, side out, point Paris. Emily Wells to serve. Wells has started for the varsity team last 2 matches, and she'll pick up an ace here. Sophomore makes it 2-1. She'll have another serve. Into the back row. Overpass straight on over to the Paris side, and then a mishandled attempt will end in a point for Dieterich. Maroon serving. We're tied up at 2 in the second. Hoffman a dig. Set from Wells and a swing. Then Dieterich pushed her right back over, where McClaskey was able to get her hands on it. Hit one to the floor, point Tigers. Lexi Collins a serve this time for Paris. And a receiving error, point Tigers. Four-2 in the second. Shorter serve that time by Collins, and Dietrich's offense out of system. Point Paris. Collins another serve, this one short into the net. Dieterich will earn the serve back. Trailing by 2 with junior Emily Hall to serve. Four seniors coming up on this varsity squad that we'll see a little bit later on for Dieterich. As Kemper hits the deck to save that one after a deflection. Unable to, it'll be point Dieterich. Serve, dug cleanly by Kemper this time. Here's a swing by Hoffman, handled by Dieterich. Tigers back into their offense. Wells a set, and a swing to the floor it goes. Kill goes to Aubrey Leader. Point goes to Paris, and it's 6-4. McClaskey to serve. Dieterich gets one across. Now the Tigers on their offense. Good swing by Hoffman, handled by Dieterich. And then a joust at the net will end up in a ball, hits the court on the Tiger side. Point goes to the moving Maroons. Serve into the back line. Kemper handles. Gave to Wells, and a swing from Hoffman. Dieterich. Now Paris again. Hoffman pushed one across. Set from the back row, and a swing from the back row. Well long for Dieterich. Attacking error, point Tigers. Rachel Stone back in to serve. Sends one to the center of the court. Dug there. Setter elects to push one across and does. Tigers ready for it. Here's Hoffman with a kill. Hit that one at about half speed. It does the job. Point Paris. The serve from Stone to the back row. Set and ball hit across. Here's a swing from Harkar with the left hand. Dieterich set into the back row, pushed across. Kemper handles, gave to Wells, swing from Hoffman into a Dieterich defender who couldn't handle it. Point Paris. 9-5 now. Another good set, this time in between two Dieterich defenders. Moving Maroons able to get it across, though. Wells a set for Harkar, who is blocked. Tigers able to get across, though. Good defense and recovery that time from the Tigers. We'll see if they can earn this point. Kemper is going to give up a free ball into the front row. Cross-court pass now set into the back row. Swing out of bounds. Point Tigers. Serve goes towards the same area this time. Here's a ball that just clears the net from Dieterich. Kemper hits one over. Middle set, snuck across by Schmidt. Tigers through their offense. Good swing there, dug up by Dieterich. It's a good swing of their own, and that'll be a kill for Ruby Westendorf, a freshman. Brianna Scholl to serve that time for Dieterich. Here's a swing from Harkar into the back row. Dieterich gets it across, and it's going to fall right in the middle of all six Tigers. Point Dieterich. That makes it 10-7. Scholl, a sophomore for this Dieterich team. She stands behind the service line. Serving now. Short serve, good serve, and I think that was Lexi Collins who couldn't handle it. Went to the ground, but unable to dig that one out. Ace for Dieterich. Another serve. This one handled by the Tigers. Harkar will get a swing. She was off balance when she went up into the air. Couldn't get much on it. Into the net it goes. Point Dieterich. Timeout Paris. We'll take a timeout with them and be back for the rest of this second set here on the Paris Sports Network.
Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Both teams out of that timeout. Here in the second set, 10-9. Dieterich's made a bit of a run. Tigers trying to stop that momentum. They can't in the first point out of that timeout. Harkar is swinging too hard, out of bounds. Point Dieterich. Tied up at 10. Serve into the back row. Kemper there to handle. Wells had it. Sets Hoffman. A kill for the Tiger. And it's 11-10. Couple of sophomores on the court right now that have seen extensive time on the varsity squad. Good dig there by Kemper. Gave it to Wells. Back and forth we go. Dieterich. Errant pass. Got them out of system. Point will go to Paris. Garrett and Hoffman to serve now. Good serve, handled nicely by Dieterich. They run their offense, get it onto the Paris side, and then a swing into the net. Point Paris. (13-10). Tigers going to look to make a big run in the second, run away with it like they did in that first set, where Dieterich hung with them. Outside swing, dug out by Dieterich, and then they can't get one over the net. Point Paris. I believe that was Jaden Bishop on the far side with the swing that time for the Tigers. It's 14-10. Hoffman another serve into the deep corner, and she can't get it to land inside the lines. Point Dieterich. The Maroon was not going to be able to return that one if it had fallen on the line. Doesn't pay off, however. Serve goes back to Dieterich. Free ball over for the Maroons. Run through their offense. Swing from the middle, blocked by Wells and Harkar. Now the Tigers through their offense, and a left-handed swing from Harkar will land. She was flat-footed when she hit that one. It's effective, however, and it's 15-11. Harkar to serve now. Swing into the center of the court. Handled there, now set. Swing from the middle. Dug out by Stone. Wells a nice set for McClaskey. Can't finish it off. Dieterich through their offense. Here's a swing near side. Dug out once again by Stone. Wells a set. Harkar a back line attack. Dug out by Dieterich. Swing standing still of their own. Now Paris. Swing from Bishop. Set from Wells, and ball from Bishop went off the hands of a moving Maroon, out of bounds. Point Paris. Solid play there from both teams. Tigers get the better of it, earn the point, and a 5-point advantage. And now a serve from Harkar's mishandled. Point Paris. Hoffman and Harkar combining for a bit of a run here for the Tigers. Dieterich got 1 point somewhere in the middle there. And now Harkar with another ace. Timeout Dieterich. (18-11). Tigers have extended this lead out to 7 points, as Jacoba Harkar has found a soft spot in that defense for Dieterich. And she'll still be serving when both teams come out of this break. Again, thank you for joining us for this JV contest. Hope you stay around for some varsity action. Thank you to all of our sponsors that have allowed us to bring you these games on our YouTube channel of the Paris Sports Network. From basketball and now into volleyball and football season. One each of those broadcasts coming up later this week. Thursday back in action. Volleyball back in action on Thursday, what I meant to say. We'll have that coverage for you here on the Paris Sports Network. Then on Friday, football team first home game against Olney. Here's another serve from Harkar, handled by Dieterich. Swing near side. Wells got a hand on it. Then McClaskey to Wells, and Bishop pushes one across off the block of Dieterich to the floor. Point Tigers. Not sure if Jaden wanted to do something different with her. You saw her reaction. She's happy with the point, though. And that gave Tigers an 8-point advantage just for one hit as Harkar's next serve went into the net. Point Dieterich. 19-12. Here's a nice serve, low over the net. Then Wells was able to get it across. Dieterich right back to the Tiger side. Here's going to be pushed across from McClaskey for Wells set it. Dieterich, free ball over. Nearly out of bounds. Stone gave it to Wells and a swing from Kemper, but a double hit from Wells before it got that far. Point Dieterich. (19-13). Kemper a dig. Here's Wells. A set for McClaskey. Gets it across, then mishandled by Dieterich. Point Paris. (20-13). Emily Wells serving for the Tigers. Wells gets it across. Dieterich through their offense. Pushed across, dug out by Wells. Then McClaskey gets it over. This time, Dieterich with an error on a hit. Point goes the Tigers. 21-13. Wells serves it into the net. Still a 7-point lead, 21-14. Serve from Dieterich into the net. They return the favor. 22-14. Lexi Collins checks in to serve for Paris. See if Lexi can rattle off a couple in a row and finish this thing off. Gets one across. Dieterich. A swing dug out by Wells. Kemper set this time. Swung on into the back row. Handled by Dieterich. Now the Maroons get it across as McClaskey went for the dig. Got to it. Couldn't get it to a teammate. Out of bounds. Point Dieterich. (22-15). Serve coming from the moving Maroons. Into the back row. Dug out by Collins. And a swing from the far side. See if I can get a number on that. Might be Jamie Wallace over there. Into the net. Maybe Greta Hall. Masks don't help either, do they? Here's a serve from Dieterich. Tigers get it across. Nice dig there as the moving Maroon was on the deck. Back on the Tiger side. Wells got it across. Dieterich through their offense. Here's a swing. Too far, out of bounds. Point Paris. McClaskey to serve now. Into the back row she goes. Back set from Dieterich and a swing to the court. They go. Point Dieterich. (23-17). Dieterich with the serve. Tigers 2 points away. Here's a mishandle on the far side by your Tigers. Point Dieterich. Another serve coming. Strong serve, but out of bounds. Point Paris. And we have a match point here in this JV contest. Tigers stay in rotation. This will be Rachel Stone serving for the match. Short serve, service error, point Dieterich. Serve from Dieterich. Dug out by Kemper. Wells is set. Back row attack. Kemper, good swing on it. Crawled over the net. Handled by Dieterich. Moving Maroons. Now here's a dig from Stone. Set. Swing Harkar. Dug out high into the air. Then she'll get a swing on it. Kemper, a one-handed save from going out. Harkar, I believe, is the one who got it back across for the Tigers. Here's another back row swing from Dieterich. Wells gets a clean set this time. Up for Hall. Hall pushes across. Dieterich got a volley going here. Tigers looking to win this one. Here's Wells, a set. Harkar swings. Can't get all of it. Only got one or two fingers of it, really. And the ball falls on the Tigers side of the net. Point Dieterich. 24-20. Served across. Dug out by Collins. Wells does it herself. Pushes it across. Dieterich handles. And then a violation called on Dieterich. Point Paris. Match to the Tigers as they win that second set 25-20. And looks like we'll be switching to a varsity stream only on their Facebook Live. So hopefully they don't take as long to get that one going as they did that JV contest, and when that is ready to go, I'll be sure to have that pulled up here on the Parasports Network, so don't go anywhere. Just keep this stream up. And even though we're only seeing their Facebook videos over the last week right now, as soon as that varsity contest is up and going, I'll bring that back here with hopefully a bit of a pregame show for you and varsity action here on the Parasports Network. Right now, we'll take a few commercials, and I'll be back to take you through that pregame show on the Parasports Network.
The Parasports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it. An Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, and Tom and Marnita Stuck. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark Counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back to the Parasports Network as we get set for varsity volleyball action in Dieterich. I'm Clay Best bringing you the action here on the Parasports Network. I am at the high school in Paris. We are watching the Facebook live stream from Dieterich High School as the Moving Maroons get set to host the Tigers. JV Tigers came away with a win earlier this evening, 25-17 in the first, 25-20 in the second. Get the scoreboard reset for you as we get set for action. Tigers coming into this match with a 3-2 overall record after picking up a huge win, both for the season and from a program standpoint last night in Newton. Dieterich comes in with an 0-2 record loss against Windsor Stu-Strauss and Oblong. And we are set to play here in Dieterich. And Garrett Hoffman right off the bat earns an ace off a Dieterich defender, and it's 1-0 Paris leads. Hoffman in that JV game rattled off a few points from the service line before Dieterich was able to knock her off of it. Looking for her second in a row here. Into the Tiger offense. A set from Peyton Block. Swung on by Emma Pinkston. To the floor she goes. 2-0 Tigers. After last night's match, Pinkston up to a .418 hitting percentage on the season. Another serve from Carradine Hoffman. Tigers, through their offense, get it across. Here's a cross-court set and right-handed swing, dug out by Berger. Then Pinkston hits the deck to get it, pushed across. Free ball, mishandled by Dieterich as it was an overpass. Back and forth we go. This time dug out by Miner. Here's going to be a swing from Pinkston. Off speed that time to the back row. Dieterich another opportunity. Pushed it over the block, set by Peyton Block, and then Pinkston's going to earn another kill. 3-0 Tigers as they pick up the first 3 points of the match. Hoffman still on the service line. Hoffman serves to her side of the court in the back row. Here's a swing from the middle. Dug out by Miner. Set from Block. Swing Pinkston on the way. Off the Dieterich block to the floor. 4-0 Tigers. Same starting lineup that we've seen the last couple of matches for Paris. Carradine Hoffman still serving. Becca Miner checked in as the libero. Emily Wells in the starting lineup. As Dietrich's going to pick up a point as a swing cross court fell to the floor, and it's 4-1. Peyton Block, Emily Wells, Kristen Borchers, Carradine Hoffman, Emma Pinkston, and Sarah Berger, your starters for the Tigers. Here's a set from Pinkston and a miss hit that time from Berger. Point Dieterich. 2 in a row for the Moving Maroons. They still serve. This one in the back row, handled by Hoffman. Set from Block. Borchers push it across, then she gets up and puts that one down as she attacked it at the top of the net. 5-2 Paris. They get the serve back. It'll be Peyton Block. Block, senior on this team, gets one across. Good serve. Required the libero for Dieterich, Allie Poe, to hit the floor. She couldn't handle it. Ace for Block. 6-2, another one. Back-to-back aces for the senior. She'll serve again. Dug out, handled this time by Dieterich. Through their offense, off the Tiger block into the back row. Hit coming from Hoffman, attack air, out of bounds. Side out, point Dieterich. Wanted to wait until there was a side out to say this stat, but going into the last match, double check going into this one. Peyton Block with a 100% serving percentage on the season. This time she gets a set to Borchers a swing, mishandled by Dieterich. Kill to Kristen, point to Paris. Now it'll be Emma Pinkston to serve. Sends one short. Ace for Pinkston, point Tigers. Another short serve. This one handled by the front row. Tigers had 3 around the ball, able to get it across. Now Dieterich in their offense. Hit from the middle, out of bounds. Point Paris. (10-3). Pinkston still serving. As mentioned in that JV game, this Dieterich squad with 4 seniors. They're unable to return another one. Ace for Pinkston. Timeout called by Dieterich. Starters for this Dieterich team are Allie Poe at libero. She's a senior. Abby Hardick, she's a senior as well, along with Allie Schmidt, Emily Bloomer, who's a senior, Emily Hall, a junior, and the final senior, also a starter, Iva Lilly. Paris out of that timeout, leading 11-3 in this first set. Again, this Tiger squad able to get over that hurdle that the program has had so much difficulty with over the years. Last night in Newton, no sign of a letdown here early on. That point, however, does go to Dieterich. (11-4) now. Serve across from Dieterich. Set from Block. Back set. Swing from Wells. Into the back row. Dugout. Borchers and Berger up to attack at the top of the net. They push it down to the floor. It's 12-4. Becca Miner back in to serve for the Tigers. She goes into the back row. Swing to the center of the Tiger defense, handled there. Then Block had a set, swung on by Kendra Young into the game for the Tigers. This time a swing from Sarah Berger off a Dietrich defender, out of bounds, point Paris. Miner still serving. And mishandled by Dietrich. See a couple of the moving Maroons talking to each other after that one. Makes it 14-4. Miner to serve again. Nice serve this time, and then this time another attack at the top of the net from Wells. Dietrich gets it back over. Tigers through their offense. A swing from Berger. Handled there, and then mishandled from the libero. Bad pass ends up in a point for Paris. It's 15-4. Miner, another serve. Handled by the back row. Here's a swing. Not much on it. Berger handles. This time Wells gets into one. Sends it across into the Dietrich defense. They get it across. Dug out by Pinkston. Set by Block. Pushed over the top of a block by Berger. Give her the kill. Give the point to Paris. (16-4). Miner, the sophomore, still serving. Into the front row this time. A one-handed attempt at a dig is probably ill-advised there and ends up in a point for the Tigers. (17-4). Miner goes short once again. Same area, different player took that one, though, after the receiving error. Dietrich able to get it across. Tigers got to get it over now. Pinkston does with a free ball. Dietrich has a chance to set something up. They have it dug out by Young. Now push across from Sarah Berger. Dietrich gets one right to the center of the court at the top of the net. I believe that was Kendra Young who went up and won that one for the Tigers. And it's 18-4. Emily Wells up at the net as well there. And this time it's a service error, point Dietrich. Dietrich to serve. Belmilko's checked into the contest for the Tigers. You see her there in the front row. Tigers through their offense. Block a set that went over the head of Young. She had to give up a free ball to get it back over. Dietrich now puts one into the back of the court, mishandled by Miner, point Dietrich. Serve from Dietrich. Handled by Berger, and however, her pass to Block led Peyton into the net. Violation, point Dietrich. Moving Maroons chain sides on that serve, and then a fingertip kill from Kendra Young will make it 19-7. Bell Moko to serve. Waits for the officials' go ahead, and now the senior is ready. Right over the top of the net, hard serve. Nice serve from Moko. Dietrich gets it across. Now Young shovels one over, and she does effectively. As the libero Poe can handle it. To the court it goes. It's 27, and Dietrich's going to take their second timeout of the first set here. (20-7). Mentioned Emma Pinkston's hitting percentage at .418. Appreciate the Max Prep stats, letting me keep track of things on here. So shout out to the coaching staff for your volleyball Tigers. Kendra Young up to a .211 hitting percentage. Three other Tigers at 100 or better. Kristen Borchers, Emily Wells, and Becca Miner. Miner with just 10 attempts, but listed there at 100%. Got to give her credit for that. As Tigers back into their offense, a swing from Sarah Berger to the floor. Point Paris. Just clean hitting from your Tigers. Clean set there from Peyton Block. Berger put in a spot of the court where nobody was at. Got all of it. Guess what? Another point for the Tigers. That one might have been an ace from Moko. Again, we're watching the Facebook live stream from Dieterich. That one didn't move quick enough to follow Moko's serve. This one will. And we'll see a set, and then somehow Dieterich gets it across. And if that wasn't surprising enough, they were actually able to win that point. It's 22-8. No Tiger around to handle that. As Poe will serve. Handled in the back row. Set from Block. Berger had to give up a free ball with a punch across. Now here is Dieterich. 2 points in a row for the Moving Maroons. Serve into the back line. That was Miner who handled. To Berger. A swing from Young. Handled by the Dieterich defense. Poe pushes across to Borchers. Block gives to Young, and they're going to call a net violation on Dieterich. Say that was on Lily. Too close, and it'll be point Paris. 23-9 now. Berger to serve. Can't get it over the net. Point Dieterich. Berger serving at 81% coming into this match. We can get through serving stats as we go through tonight's contest. There's another point for Dieterich, and it's 23-11. Scholl serving, handled by Miner. To Block, is set, goes over the net. Tigers able to handle, get it back across. Miner has it once again. Here is Young, who knocks this one out of bounds. Point Dieterich. A little bit of a run here for Dieterich. As we mentioned last night, this is a sport where anybody can make a run at any time. Paris has handled this match so far, and they're back on track now. Here's a kill from Kendra Young. 24-12, set point for your Tigers. Hoffman started this match off. Had a few points in a row from behind the service line. She'll look to finish the first set. Good strong serve there. Dug up by Dieterich through their offense. Pushed across. Berger can't handle. Point Dieterich. (24-13). Serve into the back row. Dug out by Berger. Block is set. Hit across from Pinkston. Dieterich's got to hustle, can't get there in time. Point goes to your Tigers. Set goes to your Tigers, and they lead 1-0 in Dieterich. We will take a commercial break here on the Paris Sports Network and be back with the second set. Here, you're listening to Paris Volleyball.
Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back to the Paris Sports Network. Your Tigers lead this 1-0. Both teams coming back out onto the court for the second set. Should have brought you back sooner because for some reason I'm excited to go through these stats on Max Preps. Just take a look at your team leaders. Sachin left you off at serving. Team leader for aces, Emma Pinkston has 11. Peyton Block and Becca Miner each have 5. And Carradine Hoffman and Sarah Berger with 4. Again, these are coming from Max Preps. If you're interested in taking a look at stats or team schedules, coaching staff at Paris does a pretty good job keeping that up to date. Really good job, actually. Again, I think it was in the JV contest. I said thanks to Kurt Pinkston, who sent along the Dieterich rosters to me, so I have their girls' names this evening. Dieterich, one of many teams who Max Preps isn't a top priority for them, so it's always nice when able to keep track on there. We're back in action here in the second set. Swing from Young, handled by Dieterich. Back into the Paris offense. A powerful swing from Sarah Berger. No, that's Emma Pinkston to the 4. 1-0. First time this evening that we've seen the power coming from Pinkston. Just no chance to return that one. And it's 1-0. Dieterich, their offense gets it across. Another set from Block. Another swing from Pinkston. Off-speed delivery. Roll shot, handled by Dieterich. Here's a dig, this time Wells. Another swing. Pinkston off a Dieterich defender, out of bounds. Point Tigers. (2-0) in the second. Hoffman serving for the Tigers. Into the back row she goes. Dug out there. Passed into the back row. Then a swing from Dieterich ends up in the net. 3-0. Tigers lead. Hoffman still serving. Nice serve there, just over the top of the net. Dieterich gets it across. Wells a dig. Set from Block. Swing Pinkston. Off speed again. To the court she goes. Hit it right where there is no chance for anybody to get to it. It's 4-0. Hoffman, center back row serve. Dieterich gets it across. Set from Block. Swing Pinkston. Dug out there. Straight over into the Paris defense. Block another set. Here's a swing this time. Borchers. Borchers gets a kill. Athletic swing there from Kristen Borchers. She was on the move to her right. Swung and hit it right where there were, again, no defenders. Dieterich having a difficult time covering the court against this powerful Tiger offense. Free ball over. Dugout Hoffman set from block. Borchers pushes one over the block. Down to the floor. Point Paris. All types of speeds being used by this Tiger offense. Dieterich has no answer on defense at 6-0. Hoffman still serving. Hoffman a serve. Dieterich puts it right back over. Berger is set. Got it all the way across court to Pinkston. Pinkston over the net she goes. Swing from Dieterich, handled by Wells. Block, runs up, taps it over. Now goes up for a block with Borchers. And don't think that ball ever got over the net. Attacking air, Point Paris. Hoffman still serving. Sends one in the back row. Here's a set and a push across by Dietrich's Schmidt. Now a swing from the Tigers. That was Pinkston once again. And Poe couldn't handle. Point Paris. Timeout Dieterich. 8-0. Tigers taking full control of this second set after winning the first one. Reminder that these Tigers will be back in action on Thursday. That'll be a home contest against Casey. I believe from what the latest Illinois Department of Public Health statement read was that each player can have 2 tickets, and then vaccination cards can be shown at the door to get in until the gym is at capacity. I believe that's what the last statement said, if I'm remembering correctly. But one of these days, make sure you get a Paris volleyball match on your calendar. Back in action after that timeout. Here's a swing from Pinkston to the floor off a Dieterich defender first. Never had a chance at that one, and it's 9-0. Carradine Hoffman still serving. Getting plenty of work behind the service line here in this second set. She will earn another point for the Tigers. Receiving near that time for the Moving Maroons. As there are all sorts of fluster on the opposite side of Hoffman. She sends it to him once again. This one is handled. Pushed across, dug out by Berger. Block with the set. Swing from Pinkston. Dug out, high into the air. Moving Maroons through their offense. Get it across to Wells. Block. Going to be a back row attack. Pushed across from Hoffman. Dug out in the back row of Dieterich. They send it across to Pinkston. Block. Borchers a swing. I'm going to say maybe a net violation. Point Paris, 11-0. I was looking for the chair official's hand signal. Probably should have been looking cross court. Not sure the exact call. Either way, Point Paris. Now a swing from Dieterich, handled by the Paris block. Peyton had it. Cross court now to Berger, mishandled by Dieterich. Point Tigers. 12-0 here in the second. Hoffman still serving. Just get it over the net. You've got a chance to win every point in this one, right? Miss hit, out of bounds, point Tigers. Carradine gets another one across. Handled by Dieterich. Tigers in their offense. Set from block. Pinkston has to go off speed, and she'll score again. 14-0. Hoffman came into this one with a 97.5 serving percentage. Talk about that going up here in this second set. Gets another one across. Pushed over from Dieterich and mishandled there as it split the block of Borchers and block of the Tigers. And Peyton tried to turn around and recover, unable to do it, and it's 14-1. Wow, tremendous serve from Dieterich right over the tape. Not sure how it didn't clip it, and then fell right in between all 6 Tigers. 14-2. Another short serve. This one does graze the tape. Falls over in front of the back line. Point Dieterich. 3 points in a row here for the Moving Maroons. Serve into the back row. Handled by Hoffman. Set from block. Swing from Pinkston. Too long. Point Dieterich. 14-4. This is Brianna Scholl serving, a sophomore for Dieterich. That one was handled by Miner. Tigers able to get it across. Pushed by Pinkston. Here's a set for Dieterich. A swing down the line. And looks like it landed on the line. Point Dieterich. Solid attack there by the Moving Maroons. I believe that was Gabby Hardick who's going to get credit for the kill. And it's 14-5. Serving in the back row, handled by Miner, given to Block. Borchers pushes one across, taken by Poe. Now Dieterich gets it back. That's Hoffman. Block. Pinkston a swing coming down to the court. She goes, taking back control of this set for the Tigers, and it's 15-5. 5 points in a row for Dieterich, ended by that swing there of Emma Pinkston. Now Block will serve. Over the net, the right side, handled by Dieterich. A swing off the Tiger block down the line where Pinkston couldn't get a good hand on it. To the court, point Dieterich. Poe serving now for the Moving Maroons. Deep serve, back row, Miner can't handle. Block tried to save it after it went into the net. Couldn't, point Dieterich. Now they're serving to the back row, handled by Pinkston. Block had it. Borchers pushes it into the back corner. Dieterich receives it there. They go through their offense. Hit it towards the Miner. Gave it to Block. Here's a swing from Pinkston. Kill for Pinkston. Point for Paris. Pinkston serves. Poe digs. Set to the center of the court. Pushes it across. Dug out by Wells. Now Block is set for Berger. Gets it to Poe. Dug out there. Now here's a swing. Dug out there as Hardick's swing doesn't end in a point. Rally still goes. Back into Dietrich's court. Now the Tigers through their offense and a swing from Emily Wells. Looked like she was falling backwards on that swing. Off balance, out of bounds, point Dieterich. (16-8). Tigers still lead. Here's a dig from Hoffman, and then a swing from Dieterich goes into the net. Point Tigers. (17-8). Becca Miner to serve. I think Kendra Young checked back in for the Tigers. Here's a dig from Poe. Dieterich, a swing to the court in front of Peyton Block. Point to the Moving Maroons. 17-9 now. Tigers still out in front by 8. Dietrich's going to need a couple more of those runs we saw earlier in this set to fully get back into this one. They've got a chance here as they just won another one. Overpass from the Tigers couldn't be saved, and it's 17-10. Service error, however, into the net. Dieterich goes, and it's 18-10. Emily Wells to serve. The sophomore will go short back row. And Berger had it. Berger pushed it right back across. Then Dieterich takes it right back to Paris. And they're not going to be able to get this one over. Point Tigers. (19-10). Wells serves. Not the greatest dig there from Dieterich. Able to get it across, however. Wells had it to block. Young pushes it down to the court. Point Tigers. A lot of heady plays up at the net for the Tigers, both tonight and last night. Knowing where the defenders are, where the spots are at on the court to hit it, as they earn another point. Obviously, a couple, if not a few girls that can hit it past anybody, hit it off anybody with the speed on their swings. But everybody else who plays up at the net knows how to read a defense, knows where the defense is going to be, or the scouting report of who's going to block when and where. Able to go off speed when they need to. Able to dump one over the net or over the block when they need to. This time Berger goes over the block. Dieterich able to get it back across. Dug out by Minor. Set from block. Swing from Young. Off the block at Dieterich. Point Tigers. 22-11. Berger to serve. She goes back row. Dug out there. Minor's overpass intended for a block ended in a swing for Dieterich and a point for Dieterich. (22-12) now. Serve from Dieterich into the back row. Handled by Wells. Block is set. Back row swing from Berger. Dieterich handles. They'll get it across here on the third hit. Minor digs. Block. A swing from Young. Handled by Dieterich. Through their offense. Center of the court. Pushed it across. Wells with a dig. Block. Set to the back row. That's Berger another swing. Dug out by Poe. Dieterich again gets it over. Wells there for it. Block. Cross court, she goes to Minor, who pushes one across. Dieterich on their second hit, back to the Tigers' way, point Dieterich. (22-13). Minor hits the deck and thought she might have had that one saved, but no teammate was able to get there in time to get a second hit on it, point Dieterich. Serve coming, handled by Minor, set by block, swing from Pinkston. Dieterich handled it, but sent it into the net. It'll be point Paris. Hoffman serving. Again, Hoffman started the match at the service line, had a chance to finish the first set. Tigers couldn't do it, but now she's going to have a chance to end the match. 24-14, match point. Tigers looking to move to 4-2 on the season. Looking to rattle off a winning streak here, and they will do just that. The serve was mishandled by Dieterich, and that will wrap this one up in Dieterich. Final score, 2-0. Your Tigers head down to Dieterich and take care of business, as they will take the first set 25-13, and then take the second set 25-14. Another all-around impressive performance from your Tigers. Again, having a huge win last night in Newton. Conference matchup that they've struggled with for so long now. Able to get past that and then to head down to Dieterich and not be riding so much of a high from last night's win, but able to go down there and take care of business against really an overmatched Dieterich team. But A great win nonetheless, as they will head into Thursday's contest against Casey with a 4-2 record. Thursday's contest will be a home one. Then next week they are on the road at Lawrenceville, and a week from Thursday they are back at home against Red Hill. Again, keep an eye on those LIC stats and scores. As I mentioned, Flora and Marshall playing this evening. The winner of that will be the only other team with one loss in the conference, right there beside your Paris Tigers. If Marshall's able to beat Flora, that does give your Lady Tigers, puts your Tigers' destiny in their own hands. They play Marshall later in the season, April 15th, which might come down to the match that decides the Little Illini Conference Championship. Definitely want to see a number put up on that banner here at the Paris High School, and definitely sure all the girls and Coach Christy Pinkston have talked about that at practices and each time they pick up an LIC win. They don't do that tonight. That is just a non-conference win, but nonetheless, moving to 4-2 on the season. Next match will be at home against Casey, and you can listen and follow that one along if you're unable to attend here on the Paris Sports Network. One more time, your Lady Tiger volleyball team victorious 2-0 over Dieterich, 25-13, 25-14. Appreciate you joining us and listening here on the Paris Sports Network, and greatly appreciate all of our sponsors and partners allowing us to bring you the action tonight. I'm Clay Bess, and signing off here on the Paris Sports Network. Have a good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Lot 50 Brewing, Church Insurance Agency, Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Seed Solutions, Allied IFS, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, State Farm Insurance Agent Terry Elliston, Eagle Ridge Golf Course, Diamond Financial Consultants, Soleil Body Salon, Great Heart Seed, and our affiliate sponsors, Dan and Sherry Hutchings, Steve and Lynn Young, Paul and Kathy Porter, Denny and Mary Lou Pine, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Doc and Donna Moody, Jeff and Stephanie Moody at Moody Farms, Chad and Stephanie Crampton, and Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isa.